Hey guys, happy September 1st. So today is the big announcement day. Finally. So I have some exciting news, of course. Several things have been going on behind the scenes, and I'm just super excited that God allowed me, um, God put this on my heart, and God allowed me to be able to reach all of you guys. And I started my YouTube channel back in, I want to say 2014. But my YouTube channel was started just to show my journey of me being diagnosed with lupus and the things that I had to go through while having lupus. And then it grew to, I did my Instagram to connect the two. I've met so many amazing warriors here on Instagram. And then it was kind of like I felt my content was just, I would post, hey, I have a new video up on YouTube. Like, I wasn't posting intentional content. I've never been one to, I know there's a lot of social media influencers that's their job, but I never wanted Instagram or social media to be an income base for me. But 2020, with everything that's going on in the world, you realize that as a influencer, even if you don't want that title, when you're on social media or YouTube or wherever, you have the power to influence others. So I felt my content needed to be more intentional, and my posts need to be more engaging and intentional. So I just started brainstorming. I started praying, like, well, God, like, what can I do? You guys know or some of you may not know, I created the Lupus Smile Box back in 2018 because I saw so many chronic illness, autoimmune warriors that, were day-to-day struggles, fighting depression, fighting suicide, just the overwhelming stress of treatments and, family and everything. So I wanted to create something to put a smile on someone's face. And the reason I have Smiles Behind Lupus as a name is because I remember my mom, who had autoimmune disease, who lost her life at 55 years old. Always, when she was even paralyzed when I was 5 years old, she had Guillain-Barré syndrome. And they told her she would never walk again. The doctors were, saying, oh, you won't do this, you won't do that. But we come from a strong family of faith. And through that, my mom was able to walk again. She had to learn everything all over. But one thing that she constantly testified when she would, make it to church is, man said I couldn't walk, but God showed otherwise. But God, if you would just allow people to see my smile and not what I'm going through on the inside, that's enough for me. And her smile was infectious. It lit up a room no matter where she went. And if you wouldn't have known that she had a walker and different things, you wouldn't have known that she was suffering with so many other ailments and illnesses, because she kept that smile no matter what. And that is the push behind my name and why I created the Lupus Smile Box. The Lupus Smile Box, guys, is completely free. So if I'll get into how you can sign up for it. But through the time of me trying to figure out how I'm going to rebrand to be more intentional, I made Lupus Smile Box and Smile Behind Lupus a nonprofit. So Smiles Behind Lupus is the main nonprofit, and Lupus Smile Box is going to be the DBA name under the umbrella of Smiles Behind Lupus. So I've created a website for you guys where I will have a blog that will go out at least once to twice a month. Just raw truth about living with autoimmune disease, lupus, and chronic illness. So I'm excited to do that. I don't even like to write, guys, but God has put so much on my heart. It needs to come out, and thank God for Grammarly to help me correct the flaws. I'm just being real. So I've created the website, I've created the blog, which is on the website. I've also created merchandise for you guys to rock for our Lupus Warriors. I know I will be creating other merchandise that's geared towards other autoimmune conditions, but right now I've started with 14 items on my merch store, and it's through Teespring. I wanted something that I can make my design, but I can be hands off, if that makes sense. So I upload my designs to Teespring. I set the pricing. 100% of the proceeds go back to nonprofits, whether it be Smiles Behind Lupus. My husband and I run a nonprofit track and field organization here in our community that's been going strong for almost 15 years. So I will switch between portions going to Smiles Behind Lupus, Golden Elite Track and Field Club, and Lupus Foundation of America. So I have the ability to change when I want the percentages to go. So just know that I make not one dime from this. It all goes back to charity. But Teespring, as soon as you do your order, they print it, they ship it, and I don't have to worry with any of, that type of stress. So I'm thankful to have them. So if you guys can just go over to the website, go over and check out the blog. Make sure you subscribe, put your email to be on the email list so you don't miss a blog upload and new merchandise that will be coming out. But I have so much cute stuff. I've partnered with a couple of other Lupus Warriors on Instagram that will be modeling the merchandise in the coming months. Just know that some things with Teesprings takes about 7 to 10 days to get to you, so just be patient in that aspect. But if you're interested in the Lupus Smile Box, all of the rules are on the website, so make sure you go check it out. It's simple. You can nominate yourself. You can nominate someone that you know that's struggling with chronic illness. I just ask that you put a good email contact, because that's how the recipient will be contacted once I start shipping those out. And that is scheduled for January of 2021. My husband thinks I need to go ahead and start releasing the boxes now, but I will choose 1 to 2 recipients each month to get a Lupus Smile Box, and I personalize the box based on the person's story. I pay for this out of my money, or me and my husband's money, so there's no charge to a person that receives the box. Just know that once you submit your application to me, it will go in the file, and I will pull them as they come until I can come up with a better, system. And, Lord willing, I'll be able to do more than 2 boxes a month, and he'll bless, more abundant products that I can send out to you guys. But I just wanted to be able to put a smile on someone else's face, to know that even though you're going through a lot of things, but God's got you no matter what. I'm very big in my faith. So the shirt that I'm currently wearing is Faith Over Lupus, and that is like so important to me and so many other warriors, because without God and having that faith, we would not be able to make it through the journeys that we are currently having to face. But I'm so excited, and I'm so super appreciative of every person that likes, follows, shares anything that I post or watch a YouTube video. It means so much to me, and I'm excited for this journey. And I wanted to show you before I go, this is one of the masks that I created. It says Lupus Life on it. So, whoops. And it goes right behind your ears. So, I love it. And I have other ones that I've created for your bae in your life, to where I have one that says Faith Over Lupus. So I'm super excited. The material is super soft. So I can't believe I've just created merchandise. Like, God was pouring so much, like, hey, what about this design, I'm not perfect. I'm not a graphic artist by any means, but I feel like the stuff that he did lay on my heart you guys will find joy in. And I did not try to mark up any of the pricing on Teespring. Literally, the profit from a lot of the items may be like 30 cents to $1. So I know my hoodies that I've created are a little bit more because they're hoodies. But I tried to get the price as low as possible for you guys, because I know the struggle when it comes to for finances. But if you're interested in being a model to rep some of the gear, make sure you leave me a comment or shoot me an email. You can find all of that in my Instagram bio on either Smiles Behind Lupus or Lupus Smilebox. And if you just type me a quick message saying, hey, I'm interested in being a model, and I can get some merchandise out to you guys with some instructions on how to post them on social media. But I'm excited. I hope you guys are too, and you guys have a wonderful and a blessed day.